Mode Sonnet with Lattice is a 10 out of 10 typing experience. No questions. Like, this feels so nice. Morning, everybody. I'm very excited for today. Sonnet was probably, whenever it first came out, was my favorite mode board at the time. But now, like, I really like the tempo, I really like the Envoy, I really like the 65. They've had some bangers. The loop is also really good. So I'm excited to see how the Lattice affects the Sonnet. I still feel like it's a really good recommendation for a keyboard, but now it's gonna take it to like a really great recommendation again, just like it used to be. I did want to go ahead and like lube my stabs last night, just so we could just hop right into assembling today. So you have the mode PCB, always nice. Love how they have their little, their logo on there and stuff. We're using the mode stabilizers. These are great stab, in my opinion. Hot swap PCB. And on here we have split caps and 6.25 bottom row if you want that as well. But I'm a 7U kind of slut, so that's where we're at. Let's actually get into the board and like see what they all sent us here. So first off, we have this guy. It's pretty heavy. I imagine this is the weights and accent. Ooh. Okay, so we have some copper weight, copper accent. I think there's an accent installed on my unit already. But here is the copper. It's nice, kind of clear coated, so it shouldn't patina unless you remove that. It looks great as always. Here is a weight. I like how they have like this like wavy kind of pattern to it. Really makes it feel quite premium. Very smooth. Very lovely color of copper too. We have our foam kit. Probably won't use this today, to be honest, but I'll probably end up playing around with it for like a personal build. For the stream, we probably won't be using any. So we have our case foam right here, plate foam here. Then we have our lovely PE foam sheet as well, if you really want that marbly and poppy sound signature. This is a bottom case. Struggling to pull it out. Huh? Man, this bad boy is in there. There we go. So we have a PC bottom case. Very nice. Look how lovely that looks on camera. Now let's get into the box itself. So we have our Lattice blocks here. The mode refresh has Lattice implemented, which is huge for me. This has been one of my favorite mounting styles the past year. Love the sound, love the feel. If you like clacky boards, this is top tier. Got ourselves some bits, some screws for like top mounting, case mounting, all that kind of thing. And then we have our daughter board. We got ourselves some little feet and our lovely mode tools. I use this switch puller literally exclusively at this point. I don't know why, I just like it. I like the color, it works good. And then they also give you their screwdriver, also a high quality screwdriver, good to have on hand. We have some plates here. Now they did send me 2 bottoms. I don't think they sent me 2 feet. We might have to choose which bottom we're gonna go with, or rock no feet at first and then decide which of these we're gonna stick. Here is a copper plate, chat. This is like a, it's got like a brushed kind of finish. Let me try to get that. You see that? It's like a brushed look to it. And then we have PC plate, which works out for the builds that I had in mind today. PC plate, once again, got that really beautiful kind of like frosted look to it. Now let's get into the case itself, shall we? Are you ready? Damn. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. PC top Sonnet looks pretty fire. This is the Dawn accent, by the way. This really lovely soft gold. It's very pretty. It's like a champagne kind of color. This is how our side profile looks. And this is what the mode Sonnet is known for, chat. Oh my goodness. You can't tell me that's not a beautiful side profile. Come on. You know it is. Look at that. Wow. Then you also have that lovely back angle too. Yeah, dude, this is sick. This thing feels so heavy with the copper bottom that it's like misleading, because you see the PC and you're like, oh, it's gonna be easy to pick up. Then you pick it up and it's like, ooh, she thick. And we're gonna go foamless here. And we'll be using, I really want a clacky build today, so we'll be using my Ghost Dragons today. These are like the original protos, so the colors are slightly different than what they would be if you bought them today. If you bought them, they would be like way more saturated. My favorite lens is a 90mm macro 2.8. I think for me, there's still an obvious difference when using a phone versus a camera, just simply due to the depth of field. Phones do have like the portrait modes and things like that, but it is still pretty artificial. They are decent, like you can still get good pictures on the phone, but like the main thing is you have to have perfect lighting conditions. If you have suboptimal lighting conditions, the image will also probably be suboptimal. Yo, look. What? Whoa. Dude, it looks so cool. Ooh, bro. Yo, that looks sick. This is so dope, man. Dude, you can see the switches through it. That's so fire. And you can't, like, you can see the lattice, but it doesn't, like, look bad through the top, you know? It looks cool. The Sonnet has always been up there for me as well, especially in aesthetics. I feel like I didn't really like 75s all that much. But then the Sonnet came along and somehow made 75s look and sound insane. And that side profile just goes so hard. Here, let's take a look at the full build. Okay, so PC plate, PC top and bottom. Look at that side profile. Copper weight internally. No foams, no feet. We're going footless on this too. We have the Dawn accent, which looks so pretty. It's this really soft gold, chat. It's like champagne. And then panels, GMK panels with Ghost Dragon switches. Let us take a listen, dude. Chat, that sound, oh my God. Okay, here we go. Woo. Holy cow. That sounds pretty damn good, dude. It sounds so good, and also the PC plate on Lattice has so much vibrations. The vibration responsiveness of the PC plate with the Lattice feels crazy. So yeah, let's swap to the green Lattice. Yo, what the heck? Okay, now it's like even more bouncy. What the heck? Yeah, look, you can see the keys like as you press them down from the side. That's so sick. Look at that. Now we have the exact same build, but with green Lattice now. Which I actually kind of like the look of the green Lattice through the PC more than the black. Because it's so soft that it kind of matches. So let's hear it. Same exact build, no foams, PC plate, green Lattice mount, copper internal weight, full PC Sonnet with GMK panels. Oh my gosh. This thing actually sounds crazy. And it feels so responsive. Like I said, dude, the vibrations when you're typing because of the Lattice and the PC plate being so soft, it feels so satisfying. So satisfying. I kind of love it. Mode Sonnet with Lattice is a 10 out of 10 typing experience. No questions. Like, this feels so nice. We'll top mount it and then we will swap over to our other build today, which will be a copper plate with marshmallow switches. Take out the weight real quick, like to see how it sounds like this without the weight, you mean? They did say that it kind of comes with a weight standard, so I guess this would be just something optional you would do if you for some reason didn't want the weight. I'm more curious, I guess, as to how light it would be, but I mean, it's obviously gonna be like crazy light, right? That is dude, the copper weight is thick. Like, I think it just looks better with the weight. The mode Sonnet has so much custom, whoa, it's so light without the weight. Wait, it low-key sounds like really good. Still sounds amazing. If you wanted the most light keyboard possible, you could definitely do that. Like, I mean, this feels like nothing, literally. So without the weight, and I'm not gonna say that it's like a resonance or anything, but you definitely get a more plasticky sound signature. But honestly, it kind of sounds good. But I like how clean it sounded with the copper. Like the copper adds some depth to the sound because it still sounded plasticky before. This added a very nice bass to it. All right, so let's install the weight again and go to top mount now. If I wanted to make a mode strictly build today for my sound preferences, I would have definitely went with Obscuras and Anthracite. Anthracite on this PC is going to go so hard. Ooh, wait, that's kind of interesting. So top mount has made things a lot more bassy. You still have a good amount of flex though. Okay, dude, this sounds good too. Let me let y'all hear this. So we're in the same exact thing as before. We have top mount PC plate, no foams, full PC Sonnet with copper internal weight, GMK panels on top. So let's hear how it sounds. Sounds good. I do think I like it better with the Lattice, but top mount adds a deeper, more bassy undertone to everything. It still sounds really good though. It feels good to type on as well with the PC plate specifically because it has that kind of give to it, you know. Let's unbuild this. We will be doing the copper plate with marshmallow switches now. Dude, Captain Sterling X mode win. Dude, I would love to. If I did something with mode, I don't know, man. I would want it to be like one of the boards I really liked, or like a new board entirely. Ooh, oh my God. Whoa, that is insanely pretty. Now this is heavy. This is very heavy. That looks so pretty, dude. You can even see like a copper undertone on the on the border. You see that? PC plate, Ghost Dragons, no foams, green squishy lattice, GMK panels, and copper bottom and copper weight. Here's how it sounds. Damn, that sounds phenomenal. Yeah, that's potentially favorite build of the day so far. That sounds nuts. Which you kind of have to expect it given the copper bottom. Dude, this weighs a lot, like 5 pounds. I mean, this is thick right here. So for a while, I've kind of struggled with like posting stuff that I want to post in regards to like personal things that I've enjoyed taking photos of. So I did make a new page. It's called Oat Milk Photo on Instagram. And it's just gonna be like pictures that I take while I'm out and about, just doing whatever. Just cause it's like part of my life that I don't really have a place to share it. And I wanna be able to post just stuff that I enjoy outside of keyboards and stuff like that. Here we are, PC top, copper bottom on the new Sonnet. No foams, once again, GMK panels, lubed and filmed marshmallow linear switches, thick thock marshmallows, on a copper plate with the green squishy lattice. Here we go. I kind of like it too. The marshmallows definitely have kind of that more creamier sound to them, a little more deeper sounding with that poppy top out because of that progressive spring. It feels really cozy to type on the copper plate. Like I said, with the green lattice, it still, you know, it has some give to it whenever you're typing. But this build is definitely more bassier than our last build with the full PC with Ghost Dragons. But that kind of shows you, that was kind of my point of this build, was to show you like, hey, even on such a clacky board, you can still tame it back and get some deeper, more bassy sounds out of the build. I think this sounds really good. It's definitely a little more quieter, but I don't mind that. The spacebar kind of hitting, right? Kind of nice. I don't know that I like it as much as the Ghost Dragon build, but it still sounds good. Marshmallows are good if you can find them. They're pretty hard to find, but they are one of my favorite switches of all time, especially for like your more standard classic switch. They're not long pole, you know, they're not super clacky, all that kind of thing. These are definitely a lot more tame, but yeah, dude, I love it. From the top, I love that you can see the copper showing through. It looks really, really pretty. You can also see the lattice popping through as well. This side profile is insane. The copper plate running through the side, how the light hits this curve. The Sonnet has always been one of those just beautiful keyboards. You cannot be mad at that. You have the copper bottom looking just gorgeous, honestly. That back profile rather, right here, looking pretty as well. Yeah, man, all in all, this is a very nice build. A very nice refresh to the old Sonnet. Let's get into our rankings, chat. The typing feel on this keyboard is a 10 out of 10. I mean, the fact that, you know, you can really stiffen things up, top mount it, you can make it squishy. Even with the copper plate with the squishy, you still have some freaking flex, dude. That's awesome. If you want to top mount, this would obviously be much stiffer. And you can do that. You have that flexibility to do so. I think that is awesome. Sound, I mean, you saw it. We were able to get a really clacky, poppy build that I love. I adore that sound profile. And then we're also able to bring it down into the, you know, lower range with a more bassy, creamier build. Also sounds awesome. Really, really love it, man. Visually, I mean, I don't think we have to talk about it. I think we can all agree that the Sonnet is a 10 out of 10 from design. Like, I mean, it is just beautiful no matter, you know, what angle you're looking at it at. It is a beautiful keyboard. I won't be arguing. I think that's just a factual statement. Do I think that it was worth them to upgrade this? Yeah. I think their lattice is so good that they can refresh every board they've ever made if they wanted to, and it would be great. Any new designs they come out with using lattice, it will also be great. The lattice inherently is just a really good sound signature. It leans to that clacky sound. It feels really nice to type on, really responsive, especially earlier with that PC plate. With the soft lattice, it felt like plateless. How many vibrations I was getting in my fingertips, it felt phenomenal. I think design, sound, typing feel, and the Sonnet might be a 10 out of 10 perfect board. I would even argue it already was, but now it's like an 11 out of 10. Is that a thing? I love it. I love it. And thank you all today for hanging out with me, building the Sonnet. It was really fun. We did completely foamless all today, and honestly, you do not need foams on this. So if you wanted to add foams, you can definitely just make it thockier, more deeper. It's crazy how good the foamless is. Thank you guys so much again, and until next time, I'll key you later. Peace.